Hello, my name is Amber Hockman. I am a United States Army widow. My husband's name was Major Robert Hockman. Bob served 16 years in the United States Army. He was a decorated combat veteran, serving 2 tours in Iraq and 1 in Afghanistan. Bob was the father of 3 boys, and he was my best friend. He struggled with combat-related PTSD and depression. He did not seek help because he believed that it would negatively impact his career and he would not be able to be promoted if he asked for help. So he tried to deal with the nightmares, the anxiety, the depression, the startling and loud noises, and all the other effects that being a combat veteran can have on a person on his own. And unfortunately, on November 7th, 2018, Bob lost his battle with depression and PTSD, and he hung himself in our garage. I was more than devastated. I myself became extraordinarily suicidal. I did not want to live anymore without him. I went and got my will drawn up. I cleaned out my refrigerator. I left extra food and water down for my dogs, and I went into my bathroom to end my life. And in that moment, I realized that I was about to do to other people who loved me what Bob had done to me, which is pass my pain on to them. Because when someone dies by suicide, their pain does not end. They just pass it to the people who love them. And even though I wanted to die more than I've wanted anything in my life, I made the choice not to die, not for myself, but for the people who love me. I was angry. I didn't want to stay, but I felt like I had to. So I reached out for help. I went to the hospital. I told them that I was suicidal. They got me into counseling, and I was in therapy 3 times a week at first, on the floor begging for them to let me die, for them to tell me that it was okay. It was not a fun time, but I reached out my hand because I didn't want my story to end in a way that was going to destroy the people who loved me. And someone grabbed my hand. I couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. I could not believe that there would ever be better days, or that I would ever laugh again or smile. I just felt like my life was going to be nothing but misery forever, and I didn't want to choose that. But there were people around me who could see that there was hope, that there would be days where I would laugh again, and I would find a way to build a life again. And even when I couldn't see it, they could. So they held my hand and walked me towards the light until I could see it for myself. And it was a very long journey. And choosing to live when I wanted to die was the hardest thing I've ever done. But I did it. And you can do it too. That's what I'm here today to talk to you about. I'm here today to say, please, if you're struggling, if you're feeling like you want to end your life, please reach out for help. There are many people in this world who have been where you are and would happily hold your hand until you can find the light for yourself, just like people did for me. This hard time won't last forever. You won't feel like this forever. If you get help, things get better. There are people who can talk you through what you're feeling. There are people who can relate to the things that you're struggling with. There are people who care so very much about you being here to tell your story, you being here to laugh, you being here to participate in this life. There are people who love you. Even if you feel like that's not true, it is true. There are people who love you and want you here. And you don't have to have your story end like Bob's did. You don't have to choose to end your life and devastate the people who love you. You can reach out for help. There are suicide prevention lines. There are organizations. There are hospitals. There are preachers. There are police officers. There are friends and family. Find someone. Reach out your hand and let someone grab your hand and lead you toward the light. There will be times where you will laugh again. There will be times, no matter how hard it is right now, that you'll look back and you'll go, man, I didn't think I'd survive, but I did. And I'm so glad I'm still here. There's still so much to laugh about and so much joy to find. It doesn't have to end by you taking your own life. I know how hard it can be. I've been there. I won't tell you that it'll be easy, but I will tell you it is worth it. There is lots of life to lead that doesn't hurt nearly as much as you hurt right now. Please reach out. Please say, I need help. There will be someone on the other side saying, let me help you. Thank you.